One of the very best divinely inspired songwriters there is in the world is Fameye from Ghana, West Africa. Fameye born Peter Fameye Boza is an award-winning Ghanaian musician who was prominent for his remarkable songwriting ability, an eccentric blend of Afrobeat, high life and hip life music. The praise hit maker has been able to situate his craft in the hearts of many. His knack of passionately touching on everyday earthly struggles and expressing his innermost emotions make him an important staple in the Ghanaian music industry and beyond. This is what resonates with the fans, and this is why he's loved. The saturation of the Ghanaian music market means that there is plenitude of albums out there worthy even of cultural dissertations or of analysis or breakdown or whatever you want to call it. However, one of these albums that deserve artistic appreciation is Fameye's Songs of Peter album.
Yep. So, Songs of Peter has to do with, someone special Fameye has found. I know that I was born for this, which is Peter.
Songs of Peter is a 12-track album that has got relatable themes such as earthly struggles, gratitude, being present, poverty, love, death, crossroads, spirituality, the element of God, and then the list goes on and on and on. It also talks about family, the power of music, grace, and faith. Now, in Fameye's own words, the album is a book that projects his self-discovery and his artistic career and journey in life. The 12-track album starts with an intro that features Huise. Fameye formally introduces the album and strongly asserts that he, Peter, is carrying messages around in the form of music.
So now I don't want to be a superstar. I don't feel like a superstar. I feel like a messenger. And Songs of Peter has all these messages.
Fameye's quest is to live forever in the hearts of many through music. Menkwa is the first masterpiece of the Songs of Peter album. It is an Akan expression which means my life. Menkwa highlights a story about finding self. From the first verse, Fameye uncovers that we come into this world individually, and so shall it be when it's time for our exit. It is therefore reckless for anyone to live another person's life or walk in the shadow of others. Fameye strengthens his message by asking the Creator to keep him away from earthly troubles and grant his wishes so his happiness and success is not dependent on any human being on this planet called Earth. Make a way for me. Make I get money. Mama time for me ferry. Next on the track list is Big Head. Again, from the very first verse, Peter places enough emphasis on knowing thyself. Socrates stipulates that knowing thyself is the beginning of all wisdom, and this is what Peter means by finding himself. His quest of pursuing music has never been motivated by material gratification. In another vein, he sings that our choices in life need not to be validated by others. Peter asserts through the rest of the song that in order to excel in the ups and downs of life, one must consciously, be determined and resilient in all aspects of life. Music is a chapter on the album that talks about the power and the essence of music. Peter recounts how music has changed and shaped his life positively. We can all admit that at a point in time in our lives, we could not do away with a single song or even a particular playlist. And research has shown further that listening to music can reduce anxiety, can regulate blood pressure, even reduce pain, as well as improve sleeping quality. Mental alertness, improve your mood, and even your memory. And the last lines of the hook, Peter sings in Chi, remember me or call me anytime you hear a good song. The sixth, seventh, and eighth songs on the album are called One Day, Hennessy, and May Come. All three songs have the same central themes, which are determination, resilience, faith, and alleviating poverty at all costs. The singer uses Hennessy as a metaphor to express his frustrations.
You understand? So basically, Hennessy talks about, being self-dependent and then making sure you do things for yourself because you have your own destiny in your hands. Nobody is really there for you.
Peter uses personal language in morphing beautiful melodies and messages that transcends time. The beat, the rhymes, the melodies, and the messages are all unbelievable. Take a listen.
This never go be the same for you, cause one day, see guy will bet you. This never go be the same for me, cause you need to make up. You need to make up. You need to intimate Hennessy. Telling I'm my enemy. I will never give up. If I do, then I fuck up. And you better.
For me, I think Thank You is the most popular song on the album because it has the most profound, deepest connection to the human struggle. On this song, Peter uses his gift to pass a simple and clear message, and that's gratitude. Thank You is a unique sound that is accompanied by very powerful lyrics. Peter goes raw and touches the hearts of many with immense positivity and sanity. At the end of the day or at the end of life, you can only be grateful for the life given, time well spent, and the little things that give life sheer purity and joy. Grace is another chapter on the album that talks about God's unmerited favor, love, or help. It can also mean pardon, divine grace, mercy, favor, and elegance. Whether one believes in God or not a lot can be achieved here on the planet without the assistance of higher powers. Peter admits and gives credence to God or higher powers or his ancestors for their benevolence. He sings, "Give thanks to Jaja, from a distance we've come far. I'm feeling blessed and I'm so impressed." What a song.
So we give thanks to Jaja, from a distance we come far. I'm feeling blessed, I'm so impressed. Anything I go do, not be the first. Fire.
The only love song on the album is Asheshe. Asheshe in the Akan dialect is Mirror. Asheshe is a classical indigenous high life song that features high life and hip life legend Uforian Ponsan. Moja is the last song on the album and one of my personal favorites. Moja means blood, obviously. Now, in the Akan language, Sikai Moja is an adage that can be transliterated as money is blood. The emotions evoked by Peter on this jam is unmatched. One can literally feel the pain and the distress in his voice. Peter affirms that money makes life easier and therefore entreats all music lovers and all his fans to strive and make money at all costs.
If you want a rover, you better find a bacha. Sika moja, kasana no